to say good evening, Nashua, New Hampshire! Welcome to the Boys and Girls Club as Chaotic Wrestling proudly presents Showdown in the 603! Your referees for tonight's bouts are LJ Childress and Brendan Paul. Our soundtrack all around the world on Twitch and YouTube, Mr. PM Pat Matthews, eventually, and former Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Julian Starr. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your ring announcer, proudly representing Chaotic Wrestling. My name is Rich Palladino. We do a lot of this in Massachusetts. Let's give it a shot here. Are we ready? I was told Nashua, New Hampshire's louder than that. Are we ready? Then let the chaos begin. Your opening call.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, all of you watching on YouTube and Twitch, welcome to Chaotic Wrestling Showdown in the 603.
From San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 185 pounds, the Spotlight, José Zamora.
We are located at the Nashua Boys and Girls Club. It is Chaotic Wrestling Showdown in the 603 in the Granite State, one of the toughest yet nicest states to live in. And tonight, action is going to pick up. I am a solo flyer today, so please bear with me, but Pat Matthews right now is on an exclusive interview with the returning Evolve and NXT superstar, Ricky Smokes. He's trying to get an interview, but Ricky Smokes will not get his face from out of a mirror. But right now, we are going to watch José Zamora try to make an impact here in Chaotic Wrestling. He has tried to do so several times with one of his tag partners, DJ Powers, the Powers of Influence. Right now, it seems that he's going to be flying solo against the returning Shannon LeVangie, who made her triumphant return at the Chaotic Countdown, and she came within moments of winning, really, but was unfortunately, the victory was stolen from her, but she is planning on climbing the ladder here in Chaotic Wrestling to earn her shot at whatever title she sees fit. But first, the first obstacle you have to get by is José Zamora and his ridiculous camera that he carries around with him for TikTok. And if you want to follow him on TikTok, I apologize, but he is quite the following on TikTok, so if you'd like to do that, please follow José Zamora. I don't recommend it. Your screen might break on your phone.
His opponent from Hanover, Massachusetts, she is relentless, Shannon LeVangie.
And Shannon LeVangie has had an injury that she had been nursing for quite some time. It took her out, I'm not exactly sure when, but she has been out, and like I said, she made her triumphant return to Chaotic Wrestling. And now she has to climb that proverbial ladder, the ladder that we all climb to try and reach the top. José Zamora may be at the bottom, but he is no pushover, as he has proven in the past. And tonight, Shannon has her first singles match in probably over a year. So I'm very excited to see what she can do. I'm very much hoping that the knee injury does not revisit and that she can get through in one piece. José Zamora right now not impressed with the Nashua crowd, showing their lack of appreciation for his TikTok following, as you know, all of us feel. It's kind of annoying. Influencers themselves are annoying. I'm sure you all agree on YouTube and Twitch. Please go ahead and comment, share the stream, let your friends and family know. Shannon LeVangie right now is playing along, it seems like, but not for long with a stunning drop kick. Shannon LeVangie is going to town quickly here in Nashua, New Hampshire. We got a nice arm drag, very lucha-style arm drag, showing that the speed is there still, has not lost a step. José Zamora with a great counter backflip right out of the belly-to-back suplex from Shannon LeVangie, going for an O'Connor roll. 2 count already. That was a tight pin. Shannon LeVangie's crisscross applesauce sending José Zamora. Oh, man, she's an athletic one. And I've said this before, I remember when Shannon LeVangie came, look at that Hurricane Rana! Athletic is an understatement. You can see that the knee injury isn't even a subject in Shannon LeVangie's mind right now. The only thing is making an impact here in Nashua, New Hampshire at the Showdown at the 603. Chaotic Wrestling is the best place for your professional wrestling action. And you are seeing it firsthand here on Twitch and YouTube. Unfortunately, the momentum is now shifted into the favor of José Zamora with what seemed to be a modified black hole slam. Putting Shannon, he should have went for a cover, tried to put her away early. You have to remember that she is coming off an injury that took her out for, I believe, over a year. And now she is coming back to try and, like I said, make an impact. And if she's going to use you as an example, don't give her any opportunity. Do not count her out because she has her achievements. This is a beautiful nip up with an awful twerk. Not appropriate, ladies and gentlemen. Please shield your kids' eyes, because not just the twerk, but the personality of José Zamora is unbearable. Right now, Shannon LeVangie getting whipped off the rope, back into the corner, and then tripping over herself, courtesy of José Zamora, who's constantly posing for the camera. We got lateral press, kick out at 2 by Shannon LeVangie. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is going to be an action-packed night, as I stated. Chaotic Wrestling Hall of Famer John Walters returns to try and capture the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship once again. But this time he has not come alone. We are seeing the return of the very vocal, the very witty, but yet very, that is the same thing, witty and smart. What am I saying? The very vocal and the very witty Sidney Bacabella. And though he may seem like a clown, the guy is a mastermind in the ring. He knows how to get people to championships. He knows how to lead people to victory. So that is going to be our main event tonight. And like I stated, the return of Ricky Smokes. And I believe he's going to have his partner with him. I'm not entirely sure. But Ricky Smokes will be in attendance tonight. And you can catch him at all, every Wednesday on Evolve on Tubi and every Tuesday on NXT. There's shoulders being rammed into the abdominal area of Shannon LeVangie. And this is not seeming to go her way. I don't think this is the return she was looking to have. But she's still able to kick out and continue to fight, as they do in New Hampshire. The crowd is not impressed by José Zamora, but I believe that they, in their heart of hearts, have the hopes for Shannon LeVangie, and you can hear it as I speak, almost like I summoned it. Look at those forearms to the chest, trying to fight back. José Zamora is just too quick, momentum in his favor, but double clothesline, both are down. We got a 50-50 here, even playing field. First to their feet may be the victor. Let's wait and see here. Anticipation is killing me. You can cut the tension with a knife. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe Pat Matthews, PM Pat Matthews, has finally finished his interview. I believe he got some words from Ricky Smokes. I think he finally pried him away from the camera, the mirror. I believe he pried him away from the mirror to finally get some words. Pat Matthews, thank you for joining me finally here.
Yeah, sorry for the delay, guys.
It's okay. I told them that you were doing an interview or trying to get an interview with the returning Ricky Smokes, who's always on Evolve and NXT, and I said you couldn't pry him away from the mirror. Could you get him away from the mirror?
I can never get him away from the mirror, but it's okay because I like looking at him too, just as much as he does. He's a star. He's a star. What do we got going on here, Julian?
Right now, we have a singles match. It's the returning Shannon LeVangie after her, a year-long injury on that knee, and then returning to Chaotic Wrestling.
Julian, what a countdown you missed. I wish you were there. It was probably one of the best chaotic countdowns I've seen in years. She might get the win. Not right now, but I'm telling you, maybe not the one you want.
No, that's fair.
But it was quite the show. Mortar, of course, walked away still heavyweight champion.
Which is a testament to how great of a champion he is.
And I can't get over the breakup part between Sebass Finn and Keegan Vegan. Keegan Vegan.
I know. And I happened to miss it, but I did play a little catch-up. I saw a highlight I saw on YouTube. I went back and watched it, and it broke my heart because just a while ago, Vegan was out with an injury too, and to see those two reunite was like watching two broken hearts come together.
Yeah, I'm not much of a in front of the camera guy anymore. I like being on commentary. I like being behind the camera, which is why I don't know if you went on Chaotic Wrestling social media, if you saw, I was trying to get a word with Keegan, and I have never seen a side or thought I was going to be able to see a side of Shawn Keegan that I saw after the chaotic countdown in Lowell. But folks, I understand we're going to see him later tonight, and you'll get your first sights at this new version of Shawn Keegan. And right now, Shannon LeVangie is still alive.
She is stretching out this return. I think she's really trying. It's going to be detrimental to her momentum to gain a victory.
Folks, if you didn't know, I don't know if you told them, but when she went away, when she left wrestling due to injuries, she was champion. She had won the New England Championship tournament. The title was already vacated.
Right.
And she had to relinquish that title, so she walked away as champion. She's been gone a year and a half. It's been eating away at her. And from what I understand, she doesn't even want, she still wants to do the championship, but she's got her eyes set on the heavyweight championship, Julian.
Rightfully so, and we all do. When you get into professional wrestling, hold on, we got a press here. Oh my God, that was kick out at 2.5. That was a devastating neck breaker by Shannon LeVangie. But as I've stated over and over again, you saw the use of her knee, and it has been into no effect of this match tonight, so it's not going to be an excuse. Shannon had taken the time to rehab that knee. It looks like she's 100%. She's got her speed. She's got her tenacity. She's just got to get the job done. And like I said, José Zamora is not a pushover.
Yeah, and for those of you Chaotic fans that have joined us over the past year and a half, have not gotten a taste of Shannon LeVangie, she can really kind of do it all. She's got all the passion. She has got all the ability in the ring. And she's got the awareness, and she's got the wherewithal to kick out at 2 there. José Zamora on the other end. Well. What can I say?
Right. That's why I try to warn the fans. Like, it is what it is. You get what you see, and you see what you get. But yeah, as you were stating, Shannon's been out for some time, and she is a fantastic competitor. And for such a short amount of time that she's been in the professional wrestling business, I was trying to tell people, I saw her.
Watch out. Looks like Shannon's got a ripcord.
Oh, it's a triangle.
She does get a triangle.
Gotta get that deeper, though. Hike her down. Look at that. Look at that armbar.
Wow.
Beautiful.
She just choked him out.
That's fantastic.
Absolutely was. That was incredible. She learned a thing or two.
Here is your winner by submission. She is relentless, Shannon LeVangie.
Shannon LeVangie back where she left in her winning ways.
But now, as I stated, she has the ladder to climb, and she...
Well, Shannon.
That's Mecca.
Looks like your comeback just keeps on rolling and rolling along. In your time off, you must have forgot some very simple rules of life because you broke a major one. Clearly, you don't piss in the wind. You make sure every please comes with a thank you. But the most important rule that you broke in this world is you do not put your grubby little hands on the Mecca. Shannon, you would have stepped up in this world of professional wrestling, but what you just did was step 1 foot into the grave and I'm about to kick your other 3 damn limbs in there with you. Because what I'm going to do is I'm not going to get back at you. I'm not going to go an eye for an eye and slap you back like you deserve. No, what I'm going to do the next time I see you, Shannon, is embarrass you. Embarrass you with the one thing that you truly freaking love and the one thing I'm truly great at, and that's professional wrestling. You bit off more than you can chew, so you better learn how to cook a whole bunch, little girl. The Mecca is going to end you.
Wow. The Mecca, former heavyweight champion, former 2-time heavyweight champion here in Chaotic Wrestling. What does he have against Shannon?
I mean, I think maybe he felt that she...
Oh, we're going to hear from Shannon.
Wow.
Mecca thinks he's going to end me. He thinks I already have 1 foot in the grave. Well, how about August 1st? I stomp your face into the grave, Mecca. You're on.
Wow, she is not backing down from any challenge, not even Mecca, a TNA star.
Being a former champion, you have a lot to uphold, and Shannon is no stranger to said, you know, what was I trying to say? Label. She is a champion inside and out, and she never lost her championship, so to a lot of us, she's still that champion. She feels has to defend that title, and that's what she's going to show Mecca.
She's got to defend that she still has her reputation and her ability after all those injuries. Tonight, she certainly proved it against José Zamora. Tonight, we got more action coming. Right now, let's end it.
6 days away from our next event, locked and loaded in Tewksbury, Massachusetts, at the Elks Lodge. You can order your tickets right now at chaoticwrestling.com. But for now, your next contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a treat. As I was stating earlier, we are seeing the returning WWE ID Evolve and NXT superstar Ricky
Introducing first from Saugus, Massachusetts, weighing in at 204 pounds, the Smoke Show, Ricky Smokes.
You never know what to expect with Ricky Smokes. He could have an entourage back there. He could have the Vanity Project. Nobody knows. I don't know what to expect. All I know is that Ricky Smokes has graced Chaotic Wrestling, his home base, with his presence. He could be anywhere else in the world, but he has chosen to be here at Chaotic Wrestling. Ricky Smokes, a fantastic competitor, and as I stated, you can see him every Wednesday on WWE Evolve and every, I believe it's Tuesday for NXT.
Ahem. As you all know, I am one of the fastest rising stars in all of professional wrestling right now. Ricky Smokes is slowly becoming a household name. And for that reason, I get to start calling the shots around here. Now, as bad as I really wanted to wrestle in Nashua, New Hampshire, the second best Nashua in New England, by the way, I'm not doing it unless I get to pick my partner. And I got the guy. I got my best friend in the whole wide world. One of the most talented wrestlers that I've ever met. So ladies and gentlemen, everyone shut your mouths as I welcome my boy, my best friend, Brad.
Oh my God, are we gonna? I feel like someone just pissed in my cereal. You gotta be kidding me.
His tag team partner, weighing in at 195 pounds, Brad Brad Cashew.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry for the disappointment that just walked through the curtain. I'm sure everyone on Twitch, everyone on Evolve, sorry, YouTube, I don't know why I keep saying Evolve. I think I'm trying to hammer a point home. Wink, wink. I know, Pat. Pat went to go grab something. He's coming back, and he's just as angry as the rest of us. That is not the Brad we were expecting.
No, Brad Baylor is who I was expecting.
Right, we were expecting the other half of Swipe Right, Brad Baylor. Instead, we got Brad Cashew.
You people don't look too happy to see me.
Well, you're not helping.
Your voice. It's like,
hey, it's a family show. Calm down.
I mean, he's got a point.
Listen, I can't think of a better team than the two of us because we got so much in common. We're both good-looking young men. We're both supremely talented.
How old is Cashew?
And we both smell better than everyone in this building. Yeah, you guys smell. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. It's called soap. Use it when you're in the shower.
Well, we're in Trashua.
Now, the two of us got so much in common, I don't think they can find any two jokers in the back that'll make as good a team as us. So whoever you got, Chaotic Wrestling, send them out here. Send them to meet their makers.
I mean, these guys do go way back. The New England Pro Wrestling Academy started out together and, came up and the roster together. And I know this guy.
And their opponents, first from Plymouth, Massachusetts, weighing in at 205 pounds, Patrick Wheatman.
The greatest first name in the biz, Patrick Wheatman here. He made his debut in the Chaotic Countdown, and he definitely turned heads until, well, his buddy showed up. Well, this isn't the buddy. This is, I guess, his new buddy.
Tell you what, it's got to be pretty impressive if someone like Armani Chaos has agreed to team with you.
And his tag team partner from the Upper East Side, so you know he got money, weighing in at skinny legend, the K-tastic one, Armani Chaos.
Armani Chaos himself had a hell of a showing in the Chaotic Countdown. He was, in fact, the first entrant announced for the Chaotic Countdown. I think he made his appearance around like 21 or 22. I got to look up the stats there, but nonetheless, he did an impressive job. Didn't get the job done, though.
No.
Wheatman, I'm telling you, he is a star on the rise.
I think you're a
no
little
pun
biased.
intended, Julian.
I think you're a little biased to the Patrick ordeal, but either way, I do agree with you. The first time I saw Patrick Wheatman was at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. I saw him and I said, how long has that kid been training? He looks really good. He looks like he's in great shape. He looks like he's putting in the work. And I'm so glad to see the impact he made in the Chaotic Countdown because, as I just stated, the fact that Armani Chaos, a former champion, has agreed to tag with you against
absolutely.
a WWE ID superstar and Crybaby Cashew over
Hey,
here.
calm down. He is a former Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight champion himself. All
That's
right?
fine, but I'm just we're all getting sick and tired of the Cashew show. The everything's everyone else's fault, nothing is my fault. And then when I go ahead and become a hypocrite, everything is perfect and hunky-dory.
Well, it's been like this for a year now. This all started, this attitude change at the 2024 Chaotic Countdown last year when he was eliminated. He was, in his mind, blindsided by somebody lesser than him. That guy lesser was Sebass Finn, who, again, will be here tonight.
Yes.
I mentioned he has this little issue with, well, not little, huge issue with Keegan, but this is his home. This is the 603. He is the SOB of this place. And I think we're in for one hell of a retribution from Sebass Finn. But that's later tonight. Right now, we got this tag team match. And again, when he announced Brad was going to be here, his best friend, I assumed Brad Baylor.
Me too.
Right.
Me too.
Fellow.
I was expecting someone from the Vanity Project. I was expecting another WWE ID star. Expecting Brad Baylor.
I heard you know a lot about the Vanity Project.
I do.
You have an inside gal.
I do. She whispers in my ear about Ricky Smoke.
Does that make you a pimp?
No, I don't think so. It might be.
Oh no.
Kielzuk. But we got Brad Baylor.
We got Wheatman. We got Armani Chaos.
We got fake bad Brad Baylor in there.
We got Ricky Smokes.
We got Ricky Smokes. And unfortunately for everyone watching, we have Brad Cashew. You know what? I was behind Brad Cashew when he had a go-getter attitude, a positive attitude. He took his beatings and he got back up. But now it's just the blame game. It's everyone else and not me. And it's just, it's become tiresome. It's like you said, it's been over a year.
Enough is enough at some point, right? And I don't think it's going to be enough until he somehow gets his way, and his way is being champion again, Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. But it's kind of counterintuitive. You're not going to be Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion with an attitude like that.
Right.
So I don't know how long this is going to last, but if it's going to continue, we're in it for the long haul.
I've been saying it since I've come back and since I've seen this behavior on it. Change something or continue to have the same result.
Oh, did you see that? He just grabbed Wheatman by the hair, did Cashew.
That's on par for Cashew's new behavior.
Caused a distraction. I think he was setting up a distraction for Smokes, but Smokes wasn't on the same page. He got distracted.
Well, Wheatman's almost like a superhero with his Superman-like gear on, pressing these gentlemen, these full-grown men over his head.
And look at this, a nice top headlock here, and Ricky Smokes is using the hair himself, and now he's got a headlock of his own. The crowd not appreciative of that counter.
Rightfully so. Because though Ricky Smokes...
Oh! Wheatman grabbed Smokes' hair!
Well,
tit for tat! Exactly, Julian. Now Wheatman is sending Smokes left and right around the ring.
We got shoulder block city here. These shoulder blocks are made of granite here in the Granite State.
Oh, I like what you did, Julian. And now it looks like Armani Chaos and Patrick Wheatman have something in mind. A little...
Pound some sense into his head.
In tandem here, punches in the corner.
All right, maybe Cashew now he's a changed man. Maybe the brain is functioning differently.
I love you, bro.
Oh, hold on. Double body slam here from Patrick Wheatman and Armani Chaos. Cover. Not enough. Chaos unable to keep Ricky Smokes down.
Can we talk about how impressive of a victory this may be if Wheatman and Armani Chaos can knock off a WWID superstar and former heavyweight champ, two former heavyweight champions?
I mean, come on. If Wheatman alone does that himself, I mean, give him a heavyweight title shot.
If you made a splash at the countdown, you might as well empty the water in the pool with your next jump if you get this victory.
Oh, nice double stop. Not enough. Cashew is looking worse for wear here as Chaos has plans to send him across the ring. Cashew reverse. Chaos goes up. Cashew ducks, finds some buckle, and gets a little slap of the Batuski.
Well, his father probably never spanked him. He probably should have. Should have given him one of those syllable beatings. You ever had a syllable beating?
Tell me.
Well, they hit you with every word. I do not want you to get hit in the belt every time.
Yeah, no, I got those. And I think Cashew's getting it right now.
Good. Maybe he'll wake up.
And now Wheatman's turn to lay in some offense. He's picking Cashew up, gonna send him off the ropes. Cashew, though, is doing everything he can. Oh, a reversal, sending him into Smokes with the knee. Cashew with the back heel kick. Cover!
It was an impressive calf kick.
Not enough, though. Wheatman's still alive. Again, surprising for such a rookie. Two former heavyweight champions on the opposite side of the ring here.
He has done a great job for this being, what, one of his first matches?
Absolutely. This is his first match that's not a countdown.
That's, yeah.
And now it looks like Ricky Smokes is going to try and finish Wheatman off. Might do so here. This team has been struggling so far, which is not something that is good for the agenda for Brad Cashew, for someone who's been claiming that he's been wronged so often. Oh, and now, who's doing the wrong now? Choking Patrick Wheatman is Cashew in the corner. Cover. And still Patrick Wheatman kicks out. This kid's heart is just unbelievable, Julian.
You seem to be really fired up for Patrick Wheatman.
I don't know. It's just the first half of his name is really appealing.
Brad Cashew and Ricky Smokes bending the rules per usual. The ref trying to do his best to try and keep order in that corner as Brad Cashew and Ricky Smokes continue to bend the rules, doing the back rakes of Wheatman.
A little tribute to maybe the Hulkster there?
That's true. Rest in peace, Hulk. Things you did for this business will never be forgotten. You changed it for life.
There would not be professional wrestling as it is today.
Yeah, true.
Without the character of that man.
Yeah, very, very true.
The personal side I don't want to get into, but the character of that man is just irreplaceable.
It really was.
Cover. Ricky Smokes unable to keep Wheatman down himself. I mean, come on. Whether he gets the win or not, this is impressive.
He's a very resilient gentleman, and honestly, regardless, win or lose tonight, this showing in and itself, you're getting a 2-on-1 situation right now against Ricky and Brad, and you are holding your own. Win or lose, take this as a victory. Just take it as a learning curve and move forward, but we might get reach, my man. Reach!
Hold on, though. Smokes. Ow!
Oh, going for that enziguri.
I really thought he was going to hit that enziguri. Smokes thought better, and that's just, experience.
It really is. It really is. That's one of those things where over time, when you start to see, you'll see kind of the same things in a professional wrestling match. Over time, it's like anything else.
Oh, hold on, Julian. Wheatman just double clotheslined the pair of former heavyweight champions. Here comes the K-tastic one. Into his own partner goes Cashew. Armani Chaos taking down Bradster.
Brad getting his butt whooped right now by Armani Chaos. I don't think Brad knows where he's at.
Classic Armani Chaos. There it is. Cover. Not enough. Not looking good for Cashew right now. The tables have turned, and I think Ricky Smokes has to find his way back into this match for his partner.
Able to fight his way out of that backbreaker that Armani Chaos likes to hit.
Was there a tag made?
I think it was. I believe it was a blind tag. What are we seeing here? Look at that. Boot to the face. Oh, no.
Bow and arrow from Ricky Smokes. Cover. Oh, man. The bow and arrow was not enough to keep Armani Chaos down.
Not at all. And Armani, being the fresher gentleman of the two, still able to kick out, still able to stay on top. That is a devastating move.
He's calling for the final blow here. Could this be? Hold on. Armani Chaos trying to slip out here. Oh! Classic Armani! A little bootay.
A thrump, as some of us call it.
Is that German?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Professor Klump from the Nutty Professor.
Sidewalk slam, making Ricky Smokes a little dizzy, but kick out at 2 from the WWE ID star, Ricky Smokes. If only he had a queen in his corner.
Oh, Ricky Smokes did his best to try and slip out of that slam, but Wheatman's strength was just too much.
This is almost like shades of Dr. Death here.
Cover, I think that was a blind tag. Referee saw it.
Oh, I missed it. Good catch. Oh, no. Whoa, 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 whoa! The foot on the rope, Jesus! This guy!
We all saw it.
Here are your winners, the team of Ricky Smokes and Brad Cashew.
I am so sick of Brad Cashew every single time, bending the rules, being the biggest hypocrite in the world. None of it makes sense. Every single time he gets a victory now, it's bending the rules. It's the whole thing. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose my mind. The whole movement was about how Chaotic Wrestling showed no justice, and now Brad Cashew can't do anything but cheat to win. I said to change things, but change things for the better.
Hey, the footage.
I need you to prove to yourself that you're not as good as you think you are.
Oh, hey, come on, man. Don't. Hey, don't. Come on, man. He's a former champion himself. He's a chaotic future Hall of Famer over here.
I'm just trying to share my opinion. It's frustrating to watch.
Don't listen to that dude.
Frustrating to watch.
You're better than him. He ever was. Anyway.
It's frustrating to I'm tired of seeing it. That's all I'm saying.
That's all good, Julie. You're all right. Yeah, either way, still, an amazingly strong showing from Armani Chaos, and especially Patrick Wheatman, the rookie, in his first non-countdown. Amazing. Folks, we have a lot more action to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, is everybody enjoying a Saturday night here in Nashua, New Hampshire? Couple of quick shout outs. I was just told to embarrass this gentleman. I don't embarrass people, but happy birthday to Jonathan, right over here. 21 today, right? The big 2-1. Drinks are on, Jonathan. Happy birthday, my friend. We got two members of the Chaotic Wrestling family celebrating birthdays. Tomorrow, right over there at the merch table, our dear friend Caroline's birthday. Caroline is modeling our beautiful Chaotic Wrestling t-shirt, which you can purchase at the Chaotic Wrestling merchandise stand. And we have another Chaotic family member, Miss Sophia. That's my boss back there at the concession stand. Sophia just turned 12 yesterday. That's my boss. She runs everything here. Happy birthday, Sophia, while you're there. Sophia.
Oh, this is Sebass Finn cutting off Rich Palladino. Not who I'd expect, but rightfully upset.
No, he's not alone.
We talked about how things went down the countdown with Keegan.
What's up, Nashua? You know, I was really excited to wrestle in my home state of New Hampshire. I was really excited to wrestle in front of my friends, my family, my people. But after my best friend stabbed me in the back and turned his back on all of you, I'm not excited to wrestle. I'm excited to fight. Because I am the SOB of the 603. Vegan, I'm gonna kick your bass.
I mean, I told you he was mad, but you should see how mad this guy is. Sean Keegan taking down Sebass Finn, blindsiding him. A completely different side of the man we all love. Especially Sebass, best friends. They trained around the country together.
Ring it, ring the bell.
Watch out. But Sebass, we all know he's a fighter, and he's in his home state, in front of his family and friends here tonight. And he's more motivated than ever to kick some bass.
If I can relate to anyone right now, it's probably Sebass.
Yeah, you're still a little ticked off. I understand.
I just I'm not trying to take away from this, but I was told to come back to Chaotic Wrestling to call matches and help tell stories. That's all I'm doing. And I didn't need to deal with that, so I'm a little peeved.
Sorry, Joe.
I
understand. You're a little more upset than I thought you were.
And then I know, and I normally don't let stuff like this bother
I'm sorry. Look at this. Shawn catching Sebass on the outside, going for an exploder suplex, but the Sebass, the SOB of the 603 countered, able to nail that knee to the face, sending Shawn Keegan down to the mat.
I want to apologize, guys, for my demeanor. I'm going to try to refocus here. I don't want to take away from anything. Sebass Finn has every right to feel as angry as he does because the one person he ever trusted here in Chaotic Wrestling was Shawn Keegan Vegan, and the fact that Shawn Keegan Vegan turned his back on Sebass Finn, who had spent his, while Vegan was injured, spent his time trying to stay, I would say, relevant, but at the same time trying to climb the ranks of Chaotic Wrestling. I would almost assume that that's what is motivating Vegan's anger.
I mean, I tried
sure.
to get a word out of him. I wasn't able to get a word.
Was he munching on some cucumbers or something?
No, he was pretty much sitting in the fetal position in the corner, pacing back and forth. But I don't want to. That's not my position. I don't want to get into it. I was just trying to get something for you guys. Anyway, right now though, it looks like spoke too soon. Looks like that changed the course of this matchup right there. Sebass Finn finds himself guillotined on the outside,
which is a very devastating move. Goes right around the throat, and that can knock your windpipe. It's going to obstruct your breathing, which is obviously going to be difficult because you need to breathe to be able to wrestle.
Cover from Keegan. I heard he's changed. He might even try some meat. I don't even. What I heard.
That would be a vegan giving up veganism to be a meat eater would be a whole new turn. That's beyond turning on your friends.
I don't know what to expect anymore.
I know. Vegans become a very unpredictable person. Now seeing two friends fight in the place that Sebass calls home.
Oh, talk about eating meat. He just took a big chunk of Sebass's forehead. Big bite. And now need a boot, whipping him across the other side of the ring. Spinning neck breaker cover. Sebass still alive. Sorry.
You didn't realize.
I lost my connection.
That's all right.
How long was I doing that?
I really don't know because you can still hear you. But right now,
whoops.
This has got to be rough for someone like Sebass because with the anger he must be feeling that his best friend turned his back on him. I'm sure you come in here with this adrenaline pumping and this will and probably thought about it for weeks about how he was going to fight this man because, he was just heartbroken. And right now you're kind of getting your butt whooped. And I'm sure that's got to be, as it's happening, as you're trying to stay alive, kicking out, as we just watched Sebass do, you're trying to stay alive. That's gotta play a lot in your head. It's like scrambled eggs. You can't stay focused now because what are you supposed to do with all this pent-up anger?
Sebass fighting back again. He's in front of his family and friends here tonight in Nashua, New Hampshire. Keegan Vegan, it just looks like he's been holding something back for a while. Maybe some pent-up anger against Sebass. And look at that spinning backbreaker.
It's very innovative.
Not enough, though, to keep Sebass down. And when I say he, I'm talking about Shawn Keegan working the back of Sebass Finn.
Well, you have to think of it this way, if you're Keegan, right, and you're injured, and your tag partner, who you guys were rising in the tag ranks, you guys are trying to become tag team champions, and so on and so forth, then you get hurt. you get hurt and then you're forced to sit at home. Obviously, Sebass Finn isn't going to sit at home because he's not injured. He's going to continue to truck on. And so you get to watch Chaotic Wrestling from the sidelines, and you get to see your friend, because Sebass didn't do terribly. He did well. He got himself a Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship match. He fought and defeated former Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, former WWE superstar, Dijak. I mean, he did very well for himself. And so for someone like Keegan, it kind of puts this mentality in his head like...
I mean, you're right, though. I completely understand it. I mean, Sebass has gotten, what, 2 heavyweight championship title shots?
Right.
Well, how many heavyweight championship title shots has Keegan got?
Right. And so now when you're Keegan, the thing that's going through your head is not only are you nursing this injury, it's...
Oh, hold on! Look at that! Sebass Finn launching himself to the outside, trying to turn the page in this matchup. Sorry, Julie, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
I was just saying, you watch from the sidelines and you see your friend be so successful. Not only are you dealing with the sadness of an injury, but now you're wondering, does my partner even need me? Am I even good enough? And then all of that sadness, I mean, you can do 2 things with it. You can either adjust or you can turn it into anger, but pointing that anger at the right spot is probably the way to go, but it doesn't seem like Vegan's doing such. He's pointing it all at Sebass Finn. He's playing the blame game.
Look at what's going on in the ring. It looks like some shoulder issues. What just happened?
I don't know.
Sebass Finn is getting attacked by one of our security guards. What's going on here?
I have no idea.
John Keegan had some injuries, I thought, and shoulder problems in the ring. Pile driver! What the hell was that?
That's... First of all, security guards shouldn't be getting involved.
No!
Here is your winner, Shawn Vegan Keegan.
I mean, at first, I didn't want to cut you off again. I was going to say that Shawn Keegan did a smart move. He broke up the referee's 10 count to keep the match alive. But then when he did that, he pulled the referee to say, hey, look, he was saying he had a shoulder problem. Well, that was happening on the outside. The referee, the security guard in the corner just mauled Sebass Finn out of nowhere.
But the question now that needs to be answered, and this is going to answer my question, is he being recruited by Shawn Keegan Vegan? Or
oh, you tell me what is going on right now.
That's what it seems like.
What in the world is happening?
I have no idea. It looks like maybe I was right. Maybe my analysis was spot on, and maybe Shawn Keegan Vegan found someone who felt they needed him.
Yeah.
You know, he feels like Sebass doesn't need him. That creates anger. That anger creates the result we saw, which him turning on Sebass Finn. And now he finds this security guard who probably went to him for advice, and he felt he needed him, and now he's recruited. I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Things keep evolving, and the more he evolves, does Shawn Keegan, Vegan Keegan, the more questions I have.
Yeah.
And with time, I guess we'll get our answers. Unfortunately, tonight, in his home state of New Hampshire, the SOB of the 603, Sebass Finn, wasn't able to get it done. Folks, don't go anywhere. We have more action to come tonight. Did I mention Sydney Bacabella re-debuts tonight? We got a press conference at the Countdown. Tonight we get the re-debut with his new client.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Chaotic Wrestling Panoptic Championship. Introducing first, accompanying the challenger to the ring, he is the current New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Survivor, CJ Tino.
Welcome back, CJ Tino, a former student of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy himself. He got his training started in the early 2010s, probably around 2011, 2012 or so. under the tutelage of Brian Fury, went on to California, become the man he is today.
I have a lot of conflicted emotions right now. I cherish every opportunity I get to wrestle in front of you chaotic wrestling fans. Honestly, this is my home away from home, and it breaks my heart that I have a knee injury that is not going to render me able to compete tonight. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, that means so much to me. And more than anything, I was looking forward to taking that Panoptic championship from that spoiled brat, Calvin Dumont.
Well, that's kind of sad. I mean, as you were stating, CJ, I remember CJ. I was actually just catching up with him today. And I couldn't believe I had seen him. And he's done a lot in his time away from New England. As you heard, he's working with New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's achieved a lot. He's currently holding looks like a strongman title.
No, he's a... You heard, Rich.
Ladies and gentlemen, being carried to the ring by Cole Rutherford from the trophy room in Daddy's summer home in Del Barton, New Jersey, weighing in at 180 pounds. He is the current reigning and defending Chaotic Wrestling Panoptic Champion, Calvin Dumont.
That's right. He's not the Panoptic champion of CJ Tino. That title belongs to one Calvin Dumont, along with his bodyguard, Cole Rutherford. And hold on.
Get out of my way. I don't listen to the help, okay? There's no match tonight. What? That's a really angry look you got there, huh? What are you gonna do, limp on me? Oh, my leg hurts, ooh.
Come on. Been around 10 years longer than you.
He's going to kick a dog when he's down.
You are even more rude and off-putting in person. I might not be cleared to wrestle you tonight, but my friend, my guy, my paisano is more than ready to take that title from you.
Oh, it's paisano! There's only one paisano here!
And introducing the challenger from the motherland, weighing in at 102 kilos, the Big Cheese, Tony Navarro!
Tony Navarro! Ow! He's gonna be challenging Calvin Dumont. Does that make this a Panoptic Championship match? I'm getting worried it is! It is a Panoptic Championship match!
That's insane. That's insane. I mean, what a turn of events for the Big Cheese, Tony Navarro. You were not scheduled to compete tonight. You were not scheduled to get a championship title match, but now you were getting said match. Pat, I'll say one more thing and then I'll let it go. Should I do something about what happened earlier?
Are you talking about
Yes.
with Cashew?
Yeah,
You're still thinking about that?
Yes, it's kind of bothering.
Bro, that was 2 matches ago. You need to calm down, take a deep breath. Look at you. Come on, you're getting your heart rate all worked up.
I don't know why it's bothering me so much, but
You're going to have a heart attack. Calm down, Julian.
Let it go. I'll let it go.
Jeez.
You got a good point. Let's focus on the title match. Let's focus on the Big Cheese.
Right now, a huge opportunity for Tony Navarro. Not yet a champion in Chaotic Wrestling. Tonight might be his night in the great state of New Hampshire. We're here in Nashville at the Boys and Girls Club at one positive place. And it's the Showdown in the 603.
Great street name. One positive place.
I mean, it is one positive place.
It really is. We want to thank the Nashville Boys and Girls Club for allowing Chaotic Wrestling to place an event here. And I want to thank all of the ladies and gentlemen watching on Twitch and YouTube and all in attendance here as we watch the Big Cheese take the spoiled brat Calvin Dumont and throw him right on his little tummy. It's tummy time for Calvin Dumont. I'm very excited because unfortunately for CJ Tino, who I was really hoping to see compete, because I know he's done some great things. He is injured, but another favorite of mine, Tony Navarro, getting a title shot tonight. He's done some pretty impressive things in a short time being an in-ring competitor, and you're seeing it right now with that flying shoulder tackle.
Yeah, you know, it's taken a lot of time for Tony to grow on a lot of us here in chaotic wrestling. And me, myself, I was very excited to see the return of a good friend of mine, CJ Tino. But as things change over time, I've become enamored with the Big Cheese.
His personality, man.
And I am just very excited for the opportunity tonight, and I'm more excited at the potential that the belt will no longer be around the waist of Calvin Dumont.
Yeah, I'm done with Rutherford and Dumont here.
I mean, what is going on? It looks like he's copied the shirt style of Calvin Dumont right down to the I mean,
you know, he kind of reminds me of. Crap.
I was waiting. I mean, do your sweatshorts have to look like jeans?
That's
Come on.
true.
They have to look like Daisy Dukes.
Got the belly shirt, though.
Got the belly shirt. I mean, doesn't have Casey Ray to do those little tiny knots at the bottom like I like them, but it'll do.
One of your finer moments in life, but right now a fine moment is Tony Navarro taking it to Calvin Dumont, our Panoptic champion, and we can only hope and pray that the Big Cheese will get the job done tonight.
Watch out, Calvin. Ow!
Well, you got any pun for that backbreaker?
That wasn't a pun. I was just exclamating.
I know. I'm asking a question.
Oh! Only a two. Only a two.
No,
sorry, I'm done.
Cheese
No
cutter or...
Did they have this much fun when Mike Nice was around?
I don't know. They probably should have, though. If Mike Nice was around.
Hey, what is it?
Oh!
No.
A distraction from Cole Rutherford allowed Calvin Dumont to nail a clothesline on the outside. Of course, CJ Tino's upset. He can't get involved. Obviously, that would cause a disqualification, and he's not going to take a championship opportunity away from the Big Cheese, Tony Navarro.
Absolutely. The fact that he was willing to reward his opportunity to Tony Navarro, I really hope that Tony can make the best of this opportunity. He was just on a roll.
Oh, big uppercut from Calvin Dumont.
But Calvin has proven, one way or another, to be a pretty decent champion. He may not have ethical movement.
I think you have a different definition of decent.
It's not ethical, but he's getting the job done.
He is the furthest thing from decent as a human being and a professional wrestler that I think I can ever describe.
I will say that was the bad choice of words.
A handful of hair, as we talk about it, sends Tony Navarro to the corner. Watch out, again, Cole Rutherford getting awfully close. On the outside over there.
I got something to show you.
He's got something to show him.
It's Rutherford showing him in the middle of his title defense.
It's a sign.
It says the Dumont scale.
The Dumont. He's been perfect. Cole Rutherford's been talking about the Dumont scale.
Okay.
He says Calvin Dumont is a perfect 10 out of 10 on the Dumont scale.
That's great. I see
colors though. I don't understand.
Right. That's why I need to know the color coded. Like,
is he a perfect green out of green or a perfect red out of red?
Do we have a legend that explains these colors?
Oh, you're a legend, Julian. You're here.
Hey, thanks.
Can you explain this to me? Anyway, back in the ring, we get Calvin Dumont again with a handful of hair. Now nails a Russian leg sweep.
This might prove to be a distraction to Calvin. Maybe it's, as the kids say, gassing him up.
Is that gassing it up right there?
I guess so. I don't know what that was.
Cover from the Panoptic champion. Tony Navarro still able to kick out. Again, this match was intended for CJ Tino, who is making his chaotic wrestling return. We saw him last year. He's currently wrestling over in California at New Japan Pro Wrestling Dojo.
I don't know if you saw that. I don't mean to cut you off, but
you're good. I did it
Calvin Dumont just shoved CJ Tino on his rear. A guy who is injured, has a bad knee, and he knows if he puts his hands on Calvin.
And look at Cole Rutherford choking out the cheese over here. And well, come on now. Oh, there you go, CJ. There you go.
The ref has a decision to make here. The ref has a decision to make.
Oh, he's not going to. Come on. The ref. Good. Yes.
What are you doing?
Rightfully so. You started it. Oh, no. No.
Wow.
Come on, ref.
That's.
Ben Brandon!
To be fair,
Referee Brendan Paul just called for the bell, having a word with Rich over here in the corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to
restart the
outside
match.
interference.
Restart it.
what is happening? There's chaos.
Well, welcome to Chaotic Wrestling.
It's utter chaos happening right now. Calvin Dumont is...
The referee has disqualified the Big Cheese, Tony Navarro. He awards the bout to the Panoptic champion, Calvin Dumont.
Brendan,
No.
Rutherford was choking out Tony in the corner during that.
Irony at its finest. Rutherford left behind as the Big Cheese took him out. Rutherford is looking for Calvin. I think he's looking for the scale. Oh, he's looking for Calvin. I just heard him.
What a terrible bodyguard. He needed his glasses, that's why.
That's why he couldn't see.
Once he puts those on, 2020.
Can't believe this. Big Cheese should be our champion right now.
Well, nobody wanted to see that. Calvin Dumont is still Panoptic champion. We'll have to see who's going to step up next when we return to Tewksbury, Massachusetts on Friday night, August 1st. We're locked and loaded. All the Chaotic Wrestling Championships will be defended tonight. You guys want another title match right now? Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers from House Monarchy, Prince Jamari, the King of New England, BMT, and the Queen of New England, Ariel. This is the Monarchy.
I'm as confused as you are.
What a weird night this has been, Julian.
Yeah, that's
First
say
with
the
the
least.
Brads, and now with that last match, now it ended. And
Right.
What is Jamari doing with the Monarchy?
I don't know, because for those of you who are unaware, the Jam Jam Boys, which this is one half, Jamari here, and his brother, I know his brother's injured right now, but
Jamal's been out since his debut. He got injured. They put up a hell of a fight, by the way. But yeah, you're right.
yeah, they got in a tag team gauntlet match, and they ended up defeating our King and Queen and BMT and Ariel, and they've been on a mission to destroy the Jam Jam Boys.
And now one of them is with them.
Right, and now, and keep in mind, this isn't a play. We're legit confused because now he's their prince. I don't know if BMT is playing chess or playing checkers.
So he's Portuguese now, huh?
What?
I thought she was the Portuguese princess.
All right.
And she became the queen.
I got it.
He's the prince. And
All right.
he married one of their 22 children.
You got me there. You took me off guard. Yeah, I'm curious as to how this partnership came about. How did Jamari and BMT...
Their opponents at a total combined weight of 404 pounds. They are the current reigning and defending Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Dream Crusher Danny Miles, and the one, JT Dunn, the Unit!
Now, Julian, I know you've been gone for a few shows, but while you were gone, the friction between these two was resolved. The unit is officially back together, all as a whole, and you should have seen them at the countdown. Man, were they fired up, and here they are still, Chaotic Wrestling tag team champions. I don't know, I mean, what combination of these two are we getting as opponents here? Are we getting is Jim Wrestling? I mean, I'd normally say facing former tag team champions is a challenge, but you switched out one of your partners, the Monarchy did, with a rookie in Jamari, who's excellent
He's
guy.
really good, yeah.
Oh, really good. He's very good, along with his brother, too.
But I'm almost certain King BMT doesn't like Jamari.
Well, that too. There's a lot of questions.
There's so many questions right now, but there's one that we know for certain, and that is the unit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed by the Monarchy, officially challenging for the championships will be Prince Jamari and the King BMT.
All right, so we knew Jamari was going to wrestle, or else why would he be here? And now we have our answer as to who his partner is. It's the King. But again, I don't know why it's not the King and Queen, the former tag team champions.
Think of it this. Kudos to Jamari for making this type of impact, because if he's been able to knock off BMT twice, right, that's probably the guy you want in your corner. So this is probably a chess move done by our King and Queens, where they were like, hey,
Is that a pun? Because chess?
Yeah.
Because they got...
I totally worked that on purpose.
Does that make Jamari a pawn, though? Let's see how I tied that in.
That is good.
I tied it all together, guys.
That is good.
That's what I'm here for.
And now we need to see who tonight gets checkmate.
Oh, God, Julian, I think I just... Never mind.
All the chess nerds right now are like, oh, this all makes sense.
Calm down, Julian.
All right, I'm sorry.
Calm down.
I'm very proud of what we just painted.
I'm glad you're doing better, honestly. You're a little upset earlier, and now you're smiling.
I'm letting it go.
Yeah, good. You need to. That idiot,
I'm very
Cashew, he's been walking around this place saying that to everybody.
Right.
You can't let that get to you.
You're totally right. I'm excited because we're in New Hampshire. We're not here often.
True, we love being in Nashua.
I've been away for a few shows. I'm glad to be back behind this booth. I'm with you, Pat. The action's been great. The night's been tad confusing, but
very confusing. I
like
showed up late. That didn't help.
Right. I like when my brain's challenged, though. So I'm all for it. I'm in a good mood. I'm not going to let it go.
And JT Dunn and Jamari are going to start things off here in this tag team championship match.
First time, only 4-time Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight champion, and you're a rookie. Can you imagine the nerves going through this boy's head right now?
Complete polar opposites as far as records go.
Also, I'm very happy to see that the unit is finally a cohesive team again.
Oh, JT Dunn with a quick takedown. I mean, can't be too surprised. He's a rookie.
Now, JT tends to be a tad giving. And what I mean by that is JT knows how good he is. Sometimes I feel like when he likes someone, he doesn't put his full effort in because he knows what he can do. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So I feel like that's what he's going to do with Jamari right now, is he wants to see what Jamari's made of. So he's not going to he might not put his full effort into this match.
Managing his
he wants to see.
effort and limits.
Yes.
Testing Jamari's limits, managing his effort.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right. Because it's like anything, right? Like I'm going to say it till the day I die, but I do jiu-jitsu, and sometimes when you're a higher rank and you're working with a lower rank, sometimes you can show the lower rank what you can do, and you can probably hurt them, but then you kind of let them work, and you want them to figure it out and all that stuff. So I feel like it's kind of this situation where JT's going to be a bit giving, but Jamari also has knocked off BMT more than once, and he is a former tag team champion. So I think if you play the game of this is just a rookie, he's going to catch you off guard. He's going to surprise you.
Well, time will tell. We're going to find out here tonight. Again, folks, we want to thank you for tuning in, whether it's Twitch or YouTube, or if you're tuning in after and you're watching back.
I kept telling everyone we were on Evolve. I don't know why. I couldn't get it out of my head.
Is that a real thing?
No. We might be. Who knows? Maybe we'll be on the WWE website.
Watch out, Jamari!
Woohoo! This is what I was talking about. I think this was a point where now JT's like, uh-oh, what did I do here?
Just tipped up there. Yeah, this is the most heavyweight championship reigns ever, and this guy right here is the opponent, JT Dunn. This is pretty impressive, but for how long?
Yeah, well, this is what I mean now. You see JT Dunn quickly turning on. You can see the expression on his face. The expression on his face changed, like, what in the hell was that, kid? Didn't expect that to come out of you. So now you're going to start to see the unit turn it up a little bit. Now they're going to really realize this kid can handle himself, so they're going to treat him like they would anyone else.
Ooh! Like a senton mixed with an elbow drop from Danny Miles. But still, Jamari with that heart, that passion, the fire. I mean, where does it come from? This kid's only been training for, I don't even think a full year.
The joke's been overused, but he's like an energizer bunny, man. He just keeps going and going. He has no stop.
And this is the first time, I think, in this matchup that BMT has gotten involved. And it's been a while.
Yeah.
I don't think he's made any effort to try and make a tag to his partner, who has been struggling.
Right. Well, let's see, BMT was shouting a bunch of commands earlier to Jamari and trying to tell him, do this, do that, do this, do that. I think he was hoping that Jamari's going to take the brunt of the beating and then he can come and clean up the scraps. Unfortunately, it's not working out for them.
Not at all. Looks like a little group meeting on the outside. Jamari joined a little late, but...
You know they call that in London, in Britain, in England?
What do they call it?
It's called a confab.
Huh? Wow.
That's cool. You like that fact?
Yeah, I loved it.
So
Thank you.
King and Queen.
Never going to use that again.
They're going to have a conflap.
Cool. Conflap.
They didn't want me, guys. They didn't want me.
Irrelevant.
Get him! Get him!
Sorry, it was wrong. Just never going to use it. On the outside here, look at this. The Monarchy fighting off Danny Miles. Here comes JT Dunn. Oh, he goes up and over the barricade, diving onto the Monarchy, which now includes Prince Jamari.
JT Dunn putting on his wings and flying. Not something he does too often. He saves that energy, but tonight he looks like he's feeling a little froggy, so he jumped.
We'll get him back in. Get him. Yeah, go back in.
JT Dunn's grabbing the legal man, BMT. Gonna try and bring him to the ring to end this thing, save their championships for tonight.
Ain't running away.
And Miles, the legal man, for the unit with a nice suplex. Covered. Enough. Man, I thought they had a real chance there after that dive to the outside, but maybe the time in between getting him from the outside into the ring gave BMT the opportunity to recollect himself a little bit. And what's going on here?
I don't know. Sneaky Ariel. Queen Ariel.
Was on the outside. She's getting herself back in there. I don't know why she needs to be here. She's not involved.
Well, supporting? I don't know. She's the queen, after all.
And look at this. A lot of shenanigans going on with the Monarchy. And JT Dunn using his smarts. BMT, where's that veteran experience where you need it? And now Ariel finds herself trying to get involved, but JT Dunn's not going to happen. Look at that!
Very aggressive DDT, but kick out at 2 by JT Dunn.
I mean, good timing, though, getting JT Dunn while his back was turned. Although, I guess it wasn't the most ethical.
No, but it worked. I mean, it got the job done. I wouldn't necessarily condone it. Sometimes, some people will bend the rules. Some people do what they got to do to get the job done.
Oh, BMT must have said something rancid to Danny Miles. He's furious.
I think he spit at him. I mean, for most people, if you're spat on,
I get pretty upset myself.
Right. Man, I hate to hammer this gender stuff on. When you're a guy, when someone does stuff like this to you, you feel like you have to, like, because we built these rules. Now you feel like you have to do something because everyone's watching. If you don't do something, you're a wuss. So you have to, it's a struggle.
Now look at BMT taking advantage of the ropes, taking every chance he gets to bend the rules. And look at this, Queen Ariel, again, she's not in this match. This is Jamari, Prince Jamari and BMT going up for the tag team championships.
Tell you what, if the ref had caught that, we would have had a repeat of what just happened last match, and there would be a disqualification. But unfortunately, the ref was distracted by Danny Miles unintentionally. It's just Danny Miles can be a bit of a hothead, so and now here probably aching to get in.
And here comes Shamari, and you got to assume if these guys win this match, beat the unit, well, obviously it would be shocking, but you have to think it's going to be Freebird rules. But they're going to have to share the titles. I don't see Queen Ariel just sitting in the background while Jamari and King BMT walk around with a belt.
Or we'll hear about some weird unwritten royal rule that states that doesn't matter who wins the championships.
That Jamari can only defend the titles in Panama or something.
Who knows? In Panama? Okay.
That's what I heard.
But it's a little peculiar, isn't it, that they didn't invoke royal rules here? Maybe because they're not the champions.
Well, that's what I would have thought, but they invoked royal rules a couple shows ago.
You're right. They did it at Cold Fury. That's how they both were able to enter.
There it is.
You're right. So I don't know when I don't know. I don't know the rhyme to their reason. I just know that they always have a plan. They have a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C. So you just have to watch out for what the king and queen of Chaotic Wrestling, BMT and Ariel, do. But right now, Mari is doing his part, assisting.
Not only doing his part, he's doing his job. And he's doing it better than most would expect. But unfortunately, JT Dunn, did we mention he's a former 4-time heavyweight champion? He's been around the block a few times.
Pretty sure he sharpened that knife edge before he chopped Jamari, because Jamari went down fast.
Not the biggest guy.
No, he's tough, and he's squirrely.
He's got a lot of heart.
Squirrely. He's like one of those squirrels that just jump around.
Okay.
He's small.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what happens when you over-explain, and people start to realize. All right, let's move on.
I don't have ADD. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. Me too, my man. Me too. We all have it. Well,
that's debatable.
The only time that I can kick my ADD is when I'm focused on a Chaotic Wrestling match.
Yeah, and right now, I'm excited because BMT is going to put him away, and I think Jamari's going to get his first taste of gold here in Chaotic Wrestling.
Isn't that such a weird dynamic that right now you're kind of pushing for BMT because you kind of want Jamari to get his first title?
Exactly what I was just about to say. He took the words right out of my mouth. And look at this fire. This kid knows what to do. He's saving his partner, and I'm sure Jamari doesn't love BMT himself.
Yeah, absolutely.
But he knows what's on the line here. Championships.
JT right now is worse for wear, which is very, I want to say, rare look on JT Dunn. Is that JT Dunn looks like he's having trouble standing and fighting and breathing, which means it's a detriment to the work being put in by BMT and Jamari. JT right now is hurt, and we need a fresh man in. We need Danny Miles. JT Dunn needs Danny Miles, and the crowd right now getting behind the unit.
What are you doing? Get him out of there.
Look at this tag team action from this.
Oh, no. Squash the bug. Oh, my God.
El Dirte out of nowhere stopping BMT in his tracks. GT Dunn is an open path, but he needs to make the tag. BMT crawling to his corner, but Jamari's on the other side of the ring injured.
Here we go. We're going to get it.
Here comes Danny Miles.
Oh, my.
It's kind of funny. We got another tag team match where a rookie's going up against two former heavyweight champions, and Danny Miles with that Bulldog-style power slam. Watch out, BMT into the ropes.
Oh, no. Oh, my.
Big swing and spine buster modified. I lost track of what's going on here. Action everywhere.
I can't even remember who the legal man is, to be honest.
That's what I'm thinking. I know Danny Miles is.
Oh my, what a gutbuster. Shades of Dean Malenko.
And it looks to be Jamari. And, wow. I could see BMT kicking out of that, but Jamari?
Jamari is still new to us, so we don't know what kind of fight this dog has in him, but my God, does he have a fight in him.
Danny Miles is shocked himself. He had to take a second to try and figure out what he's going to do next. He didn't think he had to do anything else. Uh-oh. Jamari. What is it? I think he's working his way out of this thing. He does. How did he get out of that?
Oh, no.
Danny Miles had enough. Get this kid out of my way.
Buster. Now both individuals out from the ring. You can't win the match with both people in. I mean, I guess you could. There's a count out, but if I know the unit, they do not want to win by count out.
And I know for a fact right now, the unit, they're thinking the same thing that I am right now, that they got to keep Jamari in the ring, not BMT, not let Jamari make the tag to the veteran. They want to put this kid, this rookie away quick.
Uh-oh. Oh my.
Come on!
Wow.
Come on!
This kid is on a whole nother level.
How? Just how?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how he's pulling this off. Maybe he sees this opportunity as a once in a lifetime, because you never know how much these are going to come. We talked about it a minute ago. Someone like Shawn Keegan, how many title shots has he had?
I mean, he's continued show after show to impress all of us. Why should tonight be any different?
Right. I mean, since he's walked into a Chaotic Wrestling ring, he's done nothing but impress.
And look at this BMT on the outside, pulling down one half of the unit, and Danny Miles. BMT saving the day. Jamari was about to eat death by elbow. BMT stopped it.
What a bulldog.
That was a bit of sliced bread, if you ask me. Cover.
Oh, no.
Almost new champions. The rookie was about to shock the world. Danny Miles making the save out of nowhere as he launched BMT into the cover, breaking up the fall. And now Danny forces the tag. He is the legal man. A handful of hair. Oh, and chase your dreams now. Sleeper hold. Vintage. Classic. Danny Miles. Great, that was trademark. I didn't say that.
Wait a minute. BMT's got the tag championship. There we go. The ref getting involved, rightfully so. That is illegal. I think he choked out Jamari. Is Jamari asleep right now?
I think you were onto something.
Yeah, I think he just put him to sleep. Oh no!
That would have been a fall.
Queen Ariel just came in with the other tag team championship.
You're right though. He knocked out Jamari. That would have been the end.
Oh my God! There's no way. There is no way.
Oh wow!
Oh man!
By a millisecond, Julian.
You could have heard a pin drop in here with the amount of mouths that were open in complete silence and shock.
I thought I heard the three. I was waiting for it.
We all thought we heard the 3 count. Everyone was in complete shock. We couldn't believe what we were about to say.
Wow. BMT upset as anybody. Childress not going to take it from the former tag team champion BMT.
The ref did not want to do that, but as I stated, sometimes, death by elbow. And now BMT is a log of wood.
Oh, Jamari! Great awareness on his part.
Here we go again. Uh-oh.
I'm surprised at the wherewithal from Jamari, but that wherewithal found himself taking the pledge. And that's it, folks. The champions retain.
Here are your winners and still Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the one, JT Dunn, the Dream Crusher, Danny Miles, the Unit!
The Unit walking away from Nashua here tonight, still Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Champions. The unlikely duo of Jamari and BMT, I'm sorry, Prince Jamari and King of BMT, honestly, went way further than I expected.
Very much so.
They worked well together, surprisingly.
They did. They did. Maybe they're more alike than they think. But Jamari, you can tell, is very, very upset right now.
Of course. I mean, you're so young, you come so close to glory, but the Unit, I mean, it just solidifies how great they are.
They really are on a whole nother level, that team. I mean, their accolades speak for themselves.
And folks, we're going to take a break very shortly. If we can get some decorum here.
Yeah, I don't know. We need a cleanup crew to come out here.
But when we do come back from that break, folks, this very brief intermission, we're going to have more action, including our main event, which includes the re-debut of Sidney Bacabella and his new client, Chaotic Wrestling Hall of Fame Triple Crown, Shawn Walters, as he tries to win his third heavyweight championship. Right now, let's send it to JT Dunn. Me and Julian, we'll see you back when we get back from the break.
I've been waiting a long time to be back in the ring with you to say this myself.
You guys are champions!
We are. Happy early birthday for next March. In case I forget, I got a wrestler brain. Nashua is officially Unit territory!
Once again, still your Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Danny Miles, JT Dunn, the Unit! Whoever said that, I love you more. Thank you very much. Nashua, how we doing? All right. You guys ready for more action? I'm ready for more action. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. This match is for the Chaotic Wrestling New England Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, representing the GGC, weighing in at 172 pounds, Godric!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back after that brief intermission. And when I say brief, I mean brief. The action has been stellar here at Chaotic Wrestling. We are at the Nashua Boys and Girls Club on one positive street, center, way. Either way, very happy to be here. The action's been fantastic, and we're about to see a New England Championship match. Godric, a member of the GGC, in the ring, ready to compete. He has been an impressive talent that the GGC had recruited once in, I don't know if you want to call it an altar boy or whatever you want to call it, but
his opponent from the PVD, born and bred, representing the unit, weighing in at 220 pounds. He is the current, reigning, and defending Chaotic Wrestling New England Champion, Trigger, the OG.
Godric has done enough to earn the respect of Arcturus to be able to be given this title shot tonight. And Triplicious, a fighting champion, a manager of champions from his past, from people to the unit, Carmelo Hayes, you name it. Now he is defending his own singles title, making a name for himself, a name that's been made and done. And he's been around. I mean, Triplicious has been around, he's done it all. So now he's going to defend his championship against a member of the GGC. And this is going to be, I'd say, action-packed. And Godric isn't someone you want to count out because, like I said, Godric has impressed a lot of people, including Arcturus.
I mean, we all saw him debut, we didn't think anything of it. Former security guard that was possessed with that from the GGC, and the more we see him in action, the more we're like, wait a minute, he might be one of the up-and-comers of the roster right now.
He really is. He really is. He can fly with the best of them.
We'll see if the GGC, more specifically Arcturus, is helping his rise, or maybe it's pushing him down.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, here's the thing. If Godric wins the New England title today, is that going to go to Arcturus, or is he going to allow Godric to hold this belt?
That's an interesting question. That is an interesting question. But I bring that question up as far, for whether Arcturus is helping him or not. I bring that up because look at the situation right now in the GGC with Nishimura.
Yeah.
This guy has been turning heads left and right, and the reason is because of his tools. And one of his tools is that pogo stick. And that pogo stick, Arcturus has been adamant for him not to use. And every time that he listens to Arcturus to not use the pogo stick, he loses. Anytime he does it, he wins. So, I mean, what do you...
It was a detrimental piece of the Countdown. That
God, I forgot about that. How could I forget about that? The Countdown where... I mean, it's been getting close. If you ask me, it's as close to a breakdown in the GGC as we got.
Yeah, it really was. It looked like they were about to split. It looked like the Arcturus and the GGC were going to send Nishimura to wherever it is that they send their reject disciples. But I don't know. They were able to rope in Milo Mira.
Purgatory.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Watch out, Godric! Oh, I thought he had a chance there. Not enough as, look at the OG, almost a triplicious. Nailed him with a spinning heel kick.
Yeah, I mean, he is triplicious.
He still is.
He is delicious, triplicious. He is the OG. I heard once that the more monikers you have, the more popular you are.
How many did you have? You Julian Starr.
The name speaks for itself.
That's all. That's like, hey, maybe that's better.
Right.
You don't need a moniker.
It was
That's how good you are.
God-given name. I mean, meant to be. Right?
All those greats that had to have monikers. Not you. A great
I could be someone like a cerebral assassin. Nah, don't need it.
Oh man, that was cerebral. Lining him up on the barricade over there, right in perfect position for a knife-edge chop on the outside.
You can see the smile on Triplicious' face. Now you got me saying it. Trigger the OG's face. Enjoying himself as he defends his New England Championship that he had lost briefly to Arcturus, but was able to get this back in a very impressive bout. But now he has continued to be a fighting champion as he was prior to losing it. And Godric being one of the opponents, but Godric not doing.
Oh, hold on, he's raking the eyes, Jules.
That is par for the course for the GGC,
right?
I'm sure that they go through a rigorous training camp with Arcturus on what rules can be bent. And
I've seen better though. I've seen better from Godric. He doesn't need to do that. I think if he just uses his natural talent, I think we'd all be surprised, especially him himself.
He's very good in the ring. He's good athletically.
Ooh.
He just needs a better head on his shoulders.
Or better head of hair. Oh, did I say that? Watch out now. Look at Godric just launching the New England champion to the other side of the ring. Now a two-time New England champion is Trick of the OG after he won his title back from, well, not Arcturus, but Milo Mira, as we discussed before. Milo Mira lost Arcturus' New England championship. And again, when he lost that title, he had the option to use his pogo stick, but didn't because Arcturus told him not to.
Right.
If he had used the pogo stick, I mean, I guess who knows? I'm willing to bet there's a better chance he would have won that match.
In hindsight's 2020. Unfortunately, we're never going to get to see how that picture plays out. But you might be right, Pat. You might be right. I mean, they keep doing the same thing and getting the same results. That's a bit of insanity. So maybe we allow the pogo stick.
I think there's definitely some questions to be asked, whether they allow the pogo stick in the GGC or whether maybe the pogo stick needs to leave the GGC. I didn't say it, I'm just thinking.
I think what they're afraid of is that Milo is going to lose his faith in his following, that being Arcturus and what the GGC stands for. And that's understandable because prior to doing this, Milo was a successful entertainer in the Boston area doing like street pogo shows and stuff. And he was a great performer. And then the GGC got a hold of him and that was it. That was it. It changed his mental state. And now he's a wrestler. Ruined his career. Ruined his mindset.
Godric, impressive, with the two-time current New England champion.
I'll tell you, Triplicious seems to be struggling.
Oh, is that struggling?
I swear, I have a jinx built into my words. Every time I say something, the opposite happens.
Well, maybe you can use that to your advantage. Whoa, big power slam from Trick of the OG. Not enough, though. You know, I always mix up the power slam and the what is that?
Power slam.
What is the? So there's the British Bulldog. He does the
power slam,
and then when someone comes off the rope,
power slam.
Now that's confusing, Julian.
That's you know the word there? There's like 3 different theirs.
Oh, so it's spelled differently.
Right.
Right. Power.
Right.
They're just slam. There's a silent N at the end.
Right.
I got you. And now it looks like a bulldog attempt. Not gonna hit though, because Trigger the OG threw Godric to the other side of the ring. Oh, that's it!
What a tiger driver!
I can't believe Godric kicked out of it.
No shot.
Oh man, referee counted 2. Trigger the OG says it's 3.
You know what? Godric's life might be on the line. So, I mean, you don't know what's going to happen if he doesn't win this match.
Hey, you're talking Arturus. You're not talking about anybody we can see right now here on camera. Again, we're live on Twitch and YouTube. So happy to have you. If you haven't, tune into the chat and get a conversation going. We'd love to know where you're tuning in from. Go ahead and let us know. We're here in Nashua at the Boys and Girls Club. One positive place. That's not a positive place for Trigger the OG, though, where that kick landed.
You can see he is on rubber legs right now. But he woke up to use that rubbery leg to stick it into the mouth. Oh, no! Cover him, man!
Unbelievable. Out of nowhere, he was able to...
Gotta get up there. You gotta move. You gotta move. Let's go.
Are we going to see that shooting star?
Oh, my God! Wow!
I thought he was becoming the New England champion here tonight.
That is such an impressive move. It is extremely difficult to do. And the fact that Godric has pulled that off, but Trigger the OG kicking out of it's insane. It's insane.
But someone with this minimal experience, with the minimal experience that Godric has, was that his ace? Is that all he has?
I think so. I think that's all he's got. Yeah.
I haven't seen more. He's going to have to come up with something I haven't seen. Have you seen something else at the Academy?
I haven't, but honestly, you never know. You never know what these guys, it's the GGC, man.
The GGC, from what I understand, at the New England President, they have their own ring over there.
Yeah. I believe it's black and purple and red and scary. Blood in it.
You're there. I don't know. Wow! There we go! Trigger the OG!
Here is your winner and still Chaotic Wrestling New England Champion, Trigger the OG!
I mean, Godric once again putting up one hell of a fight, but Trigger the OG keeps putting away the GGC.
He is, one by one, he is taking them out, and he is putting them in their place. Still our Chaotic Wrestling New England champion, Trigger the OG, proving that at any point, if he had held a singles title, he would have done well with it, as he had done with the clients he managed in the past. Trigger is a well-rounded talent, and he just proved that tonight.
Absolutely. His star is growing more and more every time we see him. And here in Nashua, he walks away still your New England champion. Folks, thank you again for tuning in here on Twitch and on YouTube tonight. I'll say it again, our main event.
Please, God. That Godric is still in the ring. He's just failed to win the Chaotic Wrestling New England Championship.
Supposed to win it back for Arturus.
Don't know what's to come.
That's Sister Selena.
That is Sister Selena. And I'm almost certain she has been sent out here to administer the punishment that Arturus wishes.
Oh!
No.
Godric just got hit with her ruler. She was in the countdown, Julian, and she came out with a bouquet of those rulers, and one by one, she hit every single person that walked in front of her until those rulers were gone.
She made sure to make a statement at the Chaotic Countdown, which is exactly what that stage is for. Now she has to try and make that same
The following
statement.
contest is scheduled for one fall. Already in the ring, representing the GGC, Sister Selena.
Now she has to try and make that same statement
And
against
her
Spike.
opponent, from Providence, Rhode Island, the counterculture, Spike Nishimura.
And Spike Nishimura, one of the rookies of the year, if we did one of those, of 2024 going into 2025. She spent a good amount of time, as we've mentioned many times, over in Japan. Now she brings that style back to chaotic wrestling, and every single match she won at Cold Fury. Can I say that? Along with Livia, she won at Cold Fury. Come on. I mean,
a stage that big sets dramatic nerves set through your body, and the fact they were able to get that job done, a testament to them as competitors, Livia and Spike.
But unfortunately for Spike's opponent, we haven't seen a lot of Sister Selena.
As a matter of fact, this is Sister Selena's first singles match here in Chaotic Wrestling.
Exactly. I mean, if I'm correct, we've only seen her in gauntlet matches.
Yes.
Or countdowns, and
she's always managing the GGC one way or another.
But I will say, the glimpses of her we have seen, I've been impressed, even without the rulers.
Yes.
Although those do help.
Yeah. Could help anyone, really, but...
And look at this, Spike isn't going to go down easy. Sister Selena ducks, and now look at this, a head full of Spike.
That's okay.
Shoulder block.
Shoulder tackle from Sister Selena. She is making an impressive... Oh, spoke too soon. Sister Selena getting hip toss and then arm drag by Spike. We cannot have two members of the GGC fail. This is not going to be good for the GGC. It's not going to be good for their health.
That's actually a solid point. That's something to think about here. If Sister Selena loses, that makes the whole GGC on a losing streak. Arturo's lost his title. Nobody's going to be able to regain it. I hope we don't see it here tonight in Nashville, or else
it would be...
hell's going to unleash.
Right, it'd be wild.
Right now, though, Spike is not helping any favors in that direction. Oh! Devastating chop to Sister Selena from Spike. Every time we see Spike, it's just a little more character to her, which is exactly the thing we needed to see from her as she develops here at Chaotic Wrestling. And maybe that's going to take her to a title opportunity down the line. Maybe if she defeats a member of the GGC, be in talks for, I don't know, Panoptic Championship opportunity, a New England Championship opportunity, but she's got to get the job done. Right now, Sister Selena using a handful of hair, head full of hair. Well, technically a handful of hair. Handful of head hair. Cover! Only two.
Words are hard.
It's Saturday. Man, summertime. I'm so glad to be here at Nashville, folks. Again, we want to thank you for tuning in to Chaotic Wrestling. It's the Showdown in the 603. We are on our way to Summer Chaos. That hasn't been announced yet. I'm sure it's going to be announced soon. A usual end of summer event towards the end of September.
It'd be exciting to know what's going to take place then, but at this point, we haven't gotten there yet.
Our next show, though, coming up August 1st, we're headed back to Tewksbury, Massachusetts, and you know where to go to get your tickets for that, chaoticwrestling.com. Reserved seating available. Of course, you can get your general admission tickets at the door, but usually that ends up in standing room, and we don't want you standing. We want you to sit on the edge of those seats. So go ahead and go to chaoticwrestling.com and get your tickets while you can. Right now, though, Godric getting involved in this one-on-one contest between Sister Selena and Spike. Only 2. Spike has a lot of hearts. A lot like everyone else here in Chaotic Wrestling as they make their way up the ranks. Sister Selena, though, she's got Arturus in her ear, who has been... Where is Arturus?
I don't know. But he could be anywhere. He could be in a dark shadow. He could be in a closet. He could be in a boiler room. He could be at an altar. He could be sacrificing. So I don't know.
Where else can he be?
He could be cooking.
Bathroom.
He could be cleaning.
He could be shopping. Right now, though, Spike is killing it with Sister Selena as she is turning the tables.
Oh, man.
Big southpaw clothesline.
Sister Selena looked to have been in a good spot earlier, but she does not seem to be in a better spot now. Spike is probably going to hand the GGC their second loss. And for their sake, I really don't hope. Wait, I really hope not. Sorry, words are hard.
Now I've had my struggle here tonight. Oh, toe tap to the midsection. Sometimes those are the worst.
Oh, what a bicycle kick.
Beautifully done by Spike Nishimura, going for a big Michinoku driver cover.
Yeah.
That's gonna do it.
Here is your winner, the counterculture, Spike Nishimura.
That is 2 for 2 for the GGC on losses.
Great for Spike. Not so great for Sister Selena.
It's like when you do something wrong as a kid and you have to go home to your parents.
Yeah, they're probably gonna try and sneak in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the best way to go.
Right now, though, Spike is living on cloud 9 as she walks away with another win as she continues to roll here in Chaotic Wrestling. But tonight, more action to come. Ladies and gentlemen, it's main event time. Let's send it to Rich Palladino to get us started with the formal ring introductions.
In front of you fine folks here in Nashua, New Hampshire. Our home base, I love you too. Our home base ain't too far from here. We are going to be in Tewksbury, Massachusetts, Friday night, August 1st. That's just 6 days away. Then 3 weeks later, we're going to Watertown, Massachusetts at the Sons of Italy Hall. Big things coming up. Summer Chaos is upon us. The 25-year anniversary of Chaotic Wrestling is upon us. It's a lot of cool things, so make sure you guys are following Chaotic Wrestling on all social media platforms. And of course, you can order your own tickets, pick your own seat right at chaoticwrestling.com. Before we wrap things up, give yourselves a big round of applause. It's really been great to be here with you folks. Thank you for joining us. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening.
Oh boy.
He's looking a little more well-presented tonight.
He is. He's in a suit.
Cindy Bacabella, he knows he's with wrestling royalty. No, it's not the monarchy. It's Chaotic Wrestling Hall of Famer, Triple Crown winner, two-time heavyweight champion, Hurricane John Walters. Julian, you missed out the countdown. I mentioned it earlier, but he had a press conference with Cindy Bacabella, and he announced this debut, and when I tell you the room was silent out of shock, you could hear a pin drop. Unbelievable reaction from the crowd. They love John Walters, not so much anymore after the words of Cindy Bacabella towards the crowd, and his words specifically, John Walters. Go ahead on YouTube. You can watch the Chaotic countdown back on YouTube, absolutely free. But right now, let's send it to Sydney to let us know about his client.
You know he's a WWF Hall of Famer?
The former WWF.
Oh, that's right.
WWF.
You know, normally when someone with the talent of John Walters steps into a ring, everyone is on their feet and in awe of his prowess. But because you are low class, low IQ, and let's face it, a very low tax bracket looking around, I can tell that we are too good for this dump. We could be down at the California Burrito. We could be at home in our pool. We could be anywhere besides here and having a better night because you losers do not deserve this.
Come on now. I mean, I was harsh. That's
John.
Very harsh.
You just got here.
Yeah. I don't want him.
I will come out there and slap. Oh, stand up. You in the wheelchair, stand up if you want to say something to me. Come on. You're a faker.
Come on now, Sydney.
John, I know that you have some opinions about these people. Please, without further ado.
Shake your head! Nobody shake your head! 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 Shake your head!
Ever since this event was announced, more specifically, my affiliation with Sydney Bacabella, my text messages, my emails, my phone has been blowing up asking, why Walters, why? Why associate yourself with him? Well, if you've been paying attention to my career, the question should be why Walters, why not sooner? Because when I returned to Chaotic Wrestling this past winter, I saw a promotion I didn't recognize. A bunch of young punks who don't appreciate the old school art of professional wrestling. So why would a Chaotic Hall of Famer, why would a Triple Crown winner, a two-time Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight champion, tonight I'll be a three-time champion, associate myself with Sydney because he's the best insurance policy that wrestling needs, and I have acquired him. There's a saying in New Hampshire, live free or die. Well, tonight, Sydney and I are walking home with the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, and our saying is, learn to live with it or die.
I know someone that's up for that challenge. This man, our Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Mortar. Went through 29. Well, technically, if you watch the countdown, there were 30 entrants, 32 competitors. He went through 31 people. Mortar able still to walk away heavyweight champion.
It's a testament to his fighter's ability, his resilience, and his just his everything.
Yeah, he's everything.
He's just a fantastic champion.
He is fantastic. And the shocking part wasn't that. We all knew that. We've seen Mortar compete. What was shocking was what happened after he won. At the end of the countdown, Richard Holiday made his appearance. We'll get more into that in a second. Let's send it to Rich for our main event ring introductions.
gentlemen, your Chaotic Wrestling Showdown in the 603 main event is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my right. He is accompanied to the ring by former WWF Hall of Famer Sidney Bacabella.
Oh, they took a W away too?
Yeah.
Man. Former WF sooner or later.
And he represents a member of the Chaotic Wrestling Hall of Fame, a Triple Crown winner wrestling out of Framingham, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Hurricane Shawn Walters.
Like him or hate him, I mean, that's a legend right there.
And his opponent to my left, originally from Medellin, Colombia, now residing in the fighting city of Lowell, Massachusetts. Weighing in tonight at 237 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. No gods, no kings, only mortar.
Strong reaction for our heavyweight champion. Just a few miles down the road of his hometown, residing in Lowell, Massachusetts. But all the small details don't matter right now. Right now, he's got an important task ahead of him, defending his championship against Shawn Walters. You heard Rich go down the accolades. Hall of Famer, Triple Crown champion, two-time heavyweight champion, former Ring of Honor Pure champion. You've seen him all around the world, even over on the East Coast, domestically, excuse me, West Coast, where he wrestled under his alter ego, RJ Brewer.
Yeah.
This guy has literally done everything.
He was a big name in Mexico, too, on a lot of Mexican talk shows. He caused a lot of rifts in the
political climate.
Yes. Yes, he did. But now he is looking to cause a rift tonight in Mortar's territory in Chaotic Wrestling in his title reign as Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. I don't think people understand, for those of you just tuning in or for those of you who have never seen John Walters, he is the personification of technician, in-ring technician. This is what every person tried to model their wrestling from John Walters back in the day. When you had a bunch of Hulk Hogan's, he was the Bret Hart. And, I mean, honestly, as Pat had just stated, his accolades speak for itself. And so he is no pushover. He has not lost a step. Age is not a factor. And now he has Sidney Bacabella, one of the biggest geniuses in professional wrestling today, a former Hall of Famer of the WWF. I mean, really, everything looks to be on the side of John Walters tonight. So Mortar, though he had to go through 31 other people in the Chaotic Countdown, this is probably just as equal a feat.
Showing off his experience early on is Shawn Walters. Again, you mentioned his technical skills. Pretty good technical takedown.
All night.
Great body, very I had it.
Was it good?
No.
Oh.
No. It was
trying to help. Mortar, though, a takedown of his own. A little showboating there. No, he's not afraid to use his character and his energy like he would against anyone else here. Sometimes, what I'm getting to, because sometimes when you're facing off against a veteran or someone with such experience as Shawn Walters, you're a little bit in awe, you lose a step.
Yep.
Not Mortar, though. Mortar's going above and beyond.
And that comes with time. It comes with the constant, I wouldn't say, it comes with the constant victories as of late. I mean, Mortar's defended his title but against everyone and anyone. He has come out on top. And every time you become victorious, you more and more solidify to yourself, because I'll tell you this, professional wrestlers do not believe in themselves sometimes. Sometimes you are unsure of your own ability, and sometimes you don't feel like you belong. You don't belong to be a heavyweight champion. You don't belong in the New England title. And so for every victory that Mortar gains, that's just solidifying in his head that you do belong, that you are a great champ, that you are the leader of this promotion.
Oh, nice kick there from John Walters. You know, the John Walters we're used to seeing wouldn't have done that. He'd probably try and outskill his opponent with the persona of Sidney Bacabella in his ear. It looks like he's ready to cut some corners. He's had enough waiting around. Like you said, it's not the same chaotic he's used to when he came back in the winter, and now he's ready to make it a little, more tougher, add a little more aggression. But Mortar's bringing some aggression right now. He's sending John Walters all over the place.
He's showing John Walters that speed that John Walters thought he might have had on Mortar, but Mortar is as quick as the rest of them.
He's not done. He's inviting them back in. He's ready to dish out some more punishment.
That's the confidence we're talking about. This comes with the constant victories. I think Mortar knows that this is where he belongs and this is his place. So now he just has to stay on that throne. Make sure that someone even as good as John Walters cannot dismantle him.
You got to watch out for Sidney Bacabella as well on the outside there. And if I were Mortar, you can't help but wonder where's Richard Holiday after the end of the countdown, where he showed up out of nowhere wearing a mask out of the crowd, complete darkness until that light turned on. We saw it was Richard Holiday. Everything started to make more sense. I mean, the videos we've been seeing for weeks saying there's unfinished business. We hadn't seen Richard Holiday since he was scratched from his one-on-one contest with Mortar way back in the early part of 2025. So there's that unfinished business for you. And now that Mortar's heavyweight champion, or all the more reason for Richard Holiday to want to take him down. But right now, Mortar's got to get through John Walters. He's doing a pretty good job. Not enough there.
Come on,
John Walters right now, I'm sure, is pleasantly surprised at the fact that Mortar, he probably didn't think Mortar was as good as he says he is, and I think he is pleasantly surprised right now.
Come on, John.
Knife edge chops from Mortar, sending John Walters off the ropes.
Ooh!
John tried to hold on.
Looked like he was going to deliver an elbow there. Mortar kind of shifted it away, smacked it down, and nailed that forearm. Again, Walters going for some offense. Mortar able to counter. On for a suplex. Look at that. What strength. Showing off now, if you ask me, Julian.
Utter strength. It's just utter strength.
Nails it. Come on, Mortar. Cover him. Although John Walters makes his way over to the side of the ring. If Mortar were to go for a cover, it would probably be a rope break.
I think Mortar's going to put John away.
Yeah, he's calling for it early on. This is his end game here. This is his final moves.
His final serenade.
Yeah.
I think we would have been okay with you jumping on Sidney Bacabella, Mortar. But watch out!
Oh, come on, man. Mortar falling for the trap. Sidney Bacabella using himself as a distraction. Wait a minute. Mortar still able to follow through. What's that?
Did you see? Wow. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not one to praise the unethical, but my God, did you see that? Did you see that word product? Not even a word product. It was like a mathematical genius. I don't even know how to describe it. Did you see the ref was trying to go for the 3 count? John Walters blocked the 3 count and then kicked out, sending Mortar into Sidney Bacabella, who then choked him with the ref's back turn. You couldn't have planned that.
It was a double distraction. Walters took care of the ref. Bacabella took care of Mortar, and now Bacabella's doing more.
Poetry in motion. That's what I was trying to say.
In perfect timing, Sidney Bacabella backing away. Right as the referee turned around.
The crowd wants the ref. Sorry, the crowd wants the ref to toss out Sidney Bacabella.
Well, he hasn't seen any of it. I mean, I'm sure Brendan Paul wouldn't be afraid to toss him out. We've seen him do it to many controversial figures on the outside before.
Now we pick him up.
But you have to catch him. Guilty until proven innocent.
Close. John Walters, though. John Walters is close to taking Mortar's head off right now.
Pick him apart.
Right now, he is trying to twist off the head of Mortar. This is putting strain on the neck.
Oh, wait a minute. Mortar somehow able to grab his legs and try and roll through for a pin. Unsuccessful, but is this a turn of the tide? Goes for that kick, big insecurity from the heavyweight champion. Watch out, Bacabella's right in that corner, Mortar. He's distracted you once before.
Mortar with the boot up. Counter.
Oh, no! Come on! I mean, that's playing as, you can't give the credit to Walters. There's no cheating there. Good awareness.
That's exactly what that was.
Veteran ability, veteran status coming into play.
Veteran knowledge.
Yeah, that's the
veteran knowledge. Quickly assess the situation and attack.
Oh,
that is the John Walters way.
John Walters is going to try and go for maybe a Indian death block, or
looks like he's trying to hit that.
Don't let him fight.
Oh.
Don't let him fight.
Mortar, though, just being too much of a nuisance for John Walters to go for any of his tactical stuff. He keeps having to resort to these sneaky tactics. And now, once again, Sidney Bacabella getting involved behind the referee's back.
Sidney is being a thorn in the side of Mortar, and it's honestly going to, it looks like it's just going to help out John Walters. He's going to capture the championship. But if John Walters wins with the help of Sidney Bacabella, is there going to be any doubt in John Walters' mind that he wouldn't be able to get the job done by himself? Questions need answers, and I always have them.
Good. Just give up. They won't think less.
I don't think Sidney Bacabella and John Walters understand how much heart and strength and energy and fight Mortar has. We've seen it on display for the past couple of years. That's why he's gone on to, you know, win the New England Championship. And much like we talked about Shannon earlier, he lost that title. He never actually lost it. It was because of injury. And he went on and he went on to become heavyweight champion. Here we are. John Walters, you gotta step your game up. This is, I know he's not a Hall of Famer like you, but he might be a future one someday. He's on track.
Uh-oh. Double clothesline. Both men are down, back to a 50-50. Now this could go in either direction. And the crowd is waking up Mortar, trying to pump that adrenaline into the body and soul of Mortar. And right now, Sidney Bacabella is not having it. I think he's losing his hair.
I mean, when he picked up John Walters, rightfully so, he was elated. He thought he had an ace in the hole. And look at this right now. His ace in the hole is about to be taken down by Mortar, our heavyweight champion. But right now, Mortar's going to have to keep him down. He's been struggling to do that this entire match. Mule kick followed by a kick to the face.
Good.
Walters, though, blocking it off. Mortar! Springboard cross body.
Oh, man.
Big senton goes for the cover. Does he retain? No, he does not, as Walter is able to kick out. I wonder what kind of financial implications are going on. I mean, it's not my business between John Walters and Sidney Bacabella, but I'm looking at Sidney Bacabella reaction. I bet there's some guaranteed wins when John Walters hired the services of one Sidney Bacabella, because Sidney looks at every single pinfall attempt by Walters where Mortar breaks out at 2, like someone just took the air out of his breath. Mortar, big kick. Bottom rope springboard moonsault.
Oh no, knees across is one too many.
And now look at this sharpshooter from John Walters.
The patented sharpshooter has put many people away.
Mortar is nowhere near the rope right now.
The strain on the lower back and ankles.
And not to mention the strain on the ear. You got Sidney Bacabella about 4 feet away from you screaming to tap.
Probably one of the most annoying noises in the world, Sidney Bacabella.
Well, look at this. I think he's passing out, Julian.
I hope not.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, no!
That hand did not fall. That hand did not fall. Mortar! Rolling through! He broke it up! Now what's he doing? He's got the crab locked in!
He's got the crab locked in. And now the roles are reversed. Pain on the ankles.
Wait a minute, look at that! Sidney Bacabella just grabbed Walters! The referee can see this clear as day! His back's not turned this round, Julian!
He's trying to help his client, and now he's trying to plead with the referee.
Well, Mortar is obviously not happy with everything that's gone down in this match between Sidney Bacabella and Mortar. Oh no! Oh!
Almost.
John Walters from behind. Mortar going for a belly to back. Walters able to land on his knees.
Oh no!
Eats the post. Mortar moves out of the way at the last second. What is Sidney Bacabella still doing in the ring?
I don't know.
Mortar now, he's got to decide whether to go for the finish or deal with Bacabella. He's deciding the former, or the other thing. Oh my God! Holy Bacabella moved out of the way, and Mortar just hit the referee.
Oh no! I think he just, holy crap, that's just like the WWF Hall of Famer. The Iron Sheik.
And now Walters.
Committed the same thing in Cobo Hall. And now,
Gory
special with the assistance of the Fireball. I cannot believe what just happened. Oh my God! I cannot believe he kicked out! For those of you who may have missed it, the fireball that Sidney Bacabella had intended for Mortar hit the referee right in his eyes. And I think he singed the ref's eyes.
I missed it. It was so quick. I thought it was just more of the usual Bacabella stuff. Where did he get that fireball from?
I've told you, he learned this stuff from the Iron Sheik. He's talked about it before. He's watched the Iron Sheik tape over and over.
Iron Sheik, the Grand Wizard? I mean, come on.
I used to run Cobo Hall, and he would do that stuff over there, too. And Sidney Bacabella has done nothing but learn the tricks of the trade. And my God, that is the dirtiest one we got.
And now look at this. It's just like child's play now for Walters. Wait a second, Mortar slipped out. Big choke slam. Where did this burst of energy come from?
Oh my!
What?
Holy Jesus!
Oh, he went over the top rope, Julian! I've seen him go through the middle, but never the top!
This might be spelling the end for John Walters! Oh my God!
He took his head off!
Here is your winner, and still Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. No gods, no kings, only Mortar!
A pro like John Walters couldn't take him down. Even with the help of Sidney Bacabella, Mortar continues his streak of dominance. Last month we saw him go through 31 other men. Tonight he went through hell in this form. What else can he do?
I don't even know. Mortar might be unbeatable.
But you gotta watch out. Again, I mentioned it before. Somewhere waiting in the wings is one Richard Holiday.
I know, and he could be anywhere, anytime, around any corner. Mortar might be safe tonight, but we do not know what the future holds for Mortar.
Well, folks, I'm sure we're gonna find more out from Richard Holiday in the coming weeks. Tune into our social media. More importantly, tune into our next show, August 1st in Tewksbury, Massachusetts, as we make our way towards Summer Chaos. Folks, what a show tonight here in Nashua for our debut at the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for joining us. For Julian Starr, I'm Pat Matthews. Have a good night, everybody.